So today I'm going to talk about facts, statistics, facts. And I'm going to read it to you right out of the gate. Come on over here. You can read all the rest of this BS right here. But I want you to pay attention to this number, 140,000. It is estimated that more than 140,000 people die from alcohol-related causes annually, making alcohol the fourth leading preventable cause of death in the United States behind tobacco, poor diet, physical inactivity, and illegal drugs. Of the 140,000, 97,000 are men and 43,000 are women. Think about that. I'm gonna go back to a word that struck me to the core this morning. Actually, I read this over the weekend. Preventable. What does that mean? Somebody you loved who died, because I know you know somebody who has. I have. There's at least 5 people, not at least, there's exactly 5 people in my family that I loved, that my wife loved, that have died from a preventable cause of death, a choice, not a disease. I don't know where you sit on this side of the fence, and to be truthful with you, I do not care. Whether or not it's a disease, whether you believe it is or isn't, statistics, numbers do not lie. This is light. Like, this is so frustrating because there's 3 million cases a year worldwide of people dying by choosing alcohol over their family. So when I read this weekend, I'm like, damn, dude, I was thinking about all the people that I can't get to. Thinking about the people who land on my landing pages, click on my ads, watch or consume some of our content on the email on the inside. People who are sitting alone struggling. I put myself in a place where I'm like, damn, dude, how can you do something to impact these people? And the truth is this, there's nothing I can do. Like, there's literally nothing I can do. You have to want to do something about it. We have a saying here at I Am a Comeback. Nobody is coming to save you. I think about this all the time. As much as I want to fly in, swoop them up, put my arms around them, tell them I love them, even if they're talking badly about me, even if the people are like attacking me because they're in pain, because their head is just hung with shame and guilt and fear and sadness and darkness. I want to take it away from them, but I just can't. And I know what's going to happen on this video, right? This video, because we can't control who's going to consume it, is going to end up on somebody's page who's talking badly about me, saying things about the way that I look, saying things about the way that I talk, saying things about my wife and my kids. But you know what? It does not matter. Because if the price that I have to pay is pussies like you talking about me trying to help save these people, or at least bring them to a point and a decision and a choice, I'll tell you what, bring it on. I think about this for myself. Like, literally, I could be one of these statistics. I could literally be one of these numbers. I had a talk with my team today. We started off our Monday morning meetings. Yeah, we're a business. Like, we are. We show up every day. We spend millions of dollars in advertising to help get out a message. That's what businesses do. This is America. I live in America. USA. It's a great place to be able to live and to be able to exploit, if you will, messages and pursue lives. But I'm having this conversation with my team today, and it's got nothing to do with the business. It's got everything to do with the fact that people are dying. I want you to think about this statistic. Like, even if you're not somebody who's in these numbers, who do you know that is? Dad, uncle, brother, mother, cousin, barber, friend, car salesman. Doesn't matter. Somebody you know has been impacted. Somebody today woke up and got a chance. If you look at this number, right? I don't know what the exact amount of numbers, but if we look at the 3 million people worldwide, it's just shy of 9,000 people a day that are going to die. The city that I live in isn't even 9,000 people. That means that every single day somebody is choosing to, literally, I don't mean to laugh, but they're like choosing to fucking die. A preventable cause of death. 3 million cases in the world. 140,000 cases a year. And we don't do anything about it. And people come at me. They're like, oh, look at you, you're making all this money. You should be ashamed of yourself. Read one the other day. Dude's like, oh, because you had 4 White Claws and then you went and talked to God, so now you feel like you've done something in your life? Fuck you. It's not about me. You and I drink together, wouldn't have been in the same league. I was really fucking good at it. Because the truth is this, I wanted to die. I'm glad where I sit right now that I'm not a statistic. I'm glad that I've been able to take the message that I have to help thousands of people. But I understand the heaviness that comes with it. Like, I can't drive this fact home enough. I tried to drive it home to my to my team this morning. Yes, there's a sales team, there's a marketing team, there's an automation team, there's a fulfillment team, right? There's a C-level team. Trying to drive it home. Do they understand? Do I understand? Do you understand that people are dying by their own choices? My message is simple. You're not weak, you're not diseased, you're not powerless. It's a choice. Everything is a choice. Google backs me up. Maybe modern medicine people, doctors are going to be like, truth is that we even have doctors on the inside that will verify, vouch the products of what I've created. And like I said, it doesn't matter which side of the fence that you sit on. Whether it's a disease or not, people are dying. And something could be done about it. I think back at my journey. I had 7 major relapses. 7. Thousands of come Mondays, I'll be done. Come Tuesdays, I'll be done. After this holiday, I'll be done. If you could just get me through this, God, I'll be done. I promise I'll be good. As I'm puking, snorting cocaine, drinking, hating everything about my life. Only to get up and do it again over and over and over. But I had 7 major relapses, which came at a significant loss. Business, multiple business failures. My son taken away from me. People dying. Losing a career in car sales. Like, my life was fastly becoming a statistic. So when I think of the opportunity that each and every one of you have that are watching this video, or that you can share this with this video, because I want nothing from this video, truthfully. Like, if you hung out with me this long, you're sitting here and you're listening to this, and you're a mom who's got a son that's struggling. Like, I don't want nothing. I don't want you to buy my stuff. I want you to have a thought. I want you to think about what can you do as a man or a woman, as a human being, to help other people prevent this. People are mad at me that I make money when the reality is you should be pissed off at the alcohol companies, at the marketing companies, at the rehab facilities that don't work. Shouldn't even be mad at AA. Like, I know that sometimes I get in this war with people who are on AA, but we're on the same fucking side. We just believe and see the world in different lenses. We're actually after the same goal. We're trying to fix this. It's frustrating. Because here's the thing. It's preventable. Look at that word. Every single day that I would get up, I drank for 21 years of my life. Bottles upon bottles a day. Snort cocaine, take pills to go to sleep, shoot heroin, smoke meth. Like, my life, these people out there that talk shit about me, you have no clue what you're talking about. I chose every day to seek rock bottom. I couldn't even do that right. Like I said, I wanted to be one of those statistics. Looking back at life right now, I understand why I'm not. I was called to live through some very, very hard, difficult times, to be able to help men, help women, help kids, help people like you, grab a hold of some power, find some truth in themselves, and take back control of their lives. Where's this slide at? It's fine, you can even leave that in there. They need to see that we're not perfect. They need to see, though, that we continue to forge forward. Every single day we get up, from my guy behind this camera to my team on the other side of the walls, to the people in the other places of the country, we're on a mission. A mission to help solve that death, to try to lower it in some way, shape, or form. Every day we get up, it's not to go make money, it's to get up and try to help make people's lives better. And I know people are gonna come in and be like, well, then just help me. We have things for that. We have books, we have lower ticket offers, we have different things. We have content that we put out there free every single day. Like this message that I put out is not because I'm just trying to talk to the fucking world. I want you to hear it. I want you to look at yourself and say, what actions can I take today? Because I tell you what, in those 7 major relapses, there was one failure that I consistently had over and over and over. I would not take ownership for my problems. I've read a study and I've had conversations with some high-level people who created a program that goes into the jails, right? I guess they sell it to the jail or to the government or whatever. And these journals, and they run the inmates through a course. And when they see the transformation happen inside of them, they may never get out of jail. What they see happen is the inmates actually finally take control and consider the fact of what they had to do in it. Like complete ownership of what they did. That was the piece that was missing for me. I wanted to blame everybody. I wanted to blame my genes. I wanted to blame my dad. Sure, these things help. Like they made it worse for me. But it's none of their fault. It's me. Everything could have been prevented if I look back at it right now. Every single thing in my life, every shitty choice, DUIs, jail, fights, divorce, which is actually a good thing for me, people dying, places I hung out with, like people I hung out with, like everything bad in my life was preventable. Had I just taken ownership and said, you know what? I am the one that's responsible for everything inside of my life, including my problem. And you need to understand this. Everything in your life is a choice. There is no possible way you can even take action on anything, whether it's grabbing a beer, going to an AA meeting, going into rehab, going to church, going and giving it to God, joining me at I'm a Comeback, watching this video, going for a walk down the street, shaking somebody's hand, giving somebody a hug. Everything starts with a decision, a choice. Like that's my message. That's really the message. You're not weak, you're not diseased, you're not powerless. You can prevent death. And for your moms out there, because I get this all the time. And it's sad. I can think of a lady right now. For a month, she'd be texting me. A couple months. Her son was run through the system. They're just feeding money through the system, trying to keep this kid, trying to help him. Finally, he took ownership. I don't know how he's doing right now, but I think about these ladies. I think about the moms, the dads. They don't know what happened. They don't know how to control it. They start blaming themselves. When the reality is, every single person who picks up a drink, picks up a drug, myself included, if it was my son, if it was my daughter, they are the ones that need to be held responsible and accountable for their choices and decisions. So if you're watching this from a place, somehow landed on it, you're a grandma or a grandpa or someone you love you're like, how do I help these people? How do I help these people? Then share this video with them. Share something that I said. If it's not me, like this is it, right? But because I truly want to help people, then go share an AA fucking quote. I don't care. There's 3 million people a year dying in the world. There's plenty of people to help. There's plenty of people to show how to prevent, to help them take ownership of their choices, for them to finally realize, hey, there's a better way in life. 140,000 annually, 97,000 men. I specifically work with men. At this point, in this juncture in my life, and I'm a Comeback in its current state, yes, I coach men. Getting ready to launch a women's program in the next 4 to 6 months. But for me, the men that I help are dying every day. Right? The men that I want to help, the people out there. The men who come to me to make a choice, to make a decision, that invest their time, invest their energy, invest their resources, and commit to what's going on here in their life and listen to me. Not because I know everything, because I've figured some stuff out that worked really, really well for this specific problem. Get radical shift, radical transformation, absolute truth, power in their life. And again, I don't want anything. My hope for this video is simple. You can share with somebody, and it can help them look at their life, take ownership, make a choice to figure out how to advance forward here and be better. There's a ton of hate out in the world all the time. I get a ton of hate. All my cool influencer friends on the internet, we talk about it, we laugh. They say, nobody gets hate like you, Mark. I say, I'll fucking gladly have it. I'll gladly have it. Because that means you're watching. So if you're ready and you're a man, reach out to us. My hope is here today that you can take something that I said, you can prevent being one of these statistics, and you can choose to live with some degree of freedom today. Thanks for your time.